Jordan's.
And we're live. All right.
Oh no.
Everyone say hi, Mirsa.
Hi, Mirsa.
And James, he'll probably watch it.
Hi, James.
Hi.
So we're
You have a pencil.
lesson 16. We're going to skip the first one. Because I looked at it and I was like, I don't know why they're having us do that. Because none of the other problems are like this. So we're skipping that one. All right. Exercise 2. Here we go. Pretty much, I'm going to walk through 2, 3, and 4 with you. Maybe 5, 2. And then your homework will be exercise 6. Well, I don't know if you know how. So, exercise number dos. I don't like these A. Rewrite the inequality as a compound statement of inequality. Huh? Yeah, that's what I think about that. Right. B. I like this one. Oh, it's all right. Write a sentence describing the possible values of x. So just looking at that right there, what are the possible values of x?
More than -5.
There you go. Justin said it. Do you hear him? You can make up your own if you want. He just said x could be, you would write, you'd start with like x could be, and he said more than -5. But less than 4, right? That's what he said. And do you know how to graph that on the number line?
Yes.
We've kind of done that before. Go ahead and try that real quick. Go ahead and put it on the number line. Don't wait for me to try it. Do you know how? Okay. We're going to have 2 dots.
Open.
One on -5. Open or close?
Open.
Open.
And one on 4.
Open.
Also open. They're both just less than, so they're both open. They don't have the equal to on the bottom.
And then you color the inside?
And then, yeah, would it be in the inside or the outside?
Inside.
Inside, yeah. More than -5, but less than 4. That's anything inside of here. Okay, that's that. That was easy.
So then do we cross out a,
On this one, are we going to cross out A? Yes, we're going to cross out A.
No?
Oh, I see what it meant. I didn't even know what it meant. Now I get it. It just means, like, write it, like, instead of all as one big inequality, you would just write, like, 2 separate ones.
Oh, well, two.
But who cares?
We already-
But, yeah. We're going to cross it off again. Solve for x. And it's like solve each. I'm just going to show you how to do it. When you have something like this, -5 is less than 2x plus 1 is less than 4. We can solve for x here. And it's just like solving an equation, but now there's 3 sides. So guess what, Gonzalo? You don't. Step 1 is not put the line down the middle.
You can't see.
You can't see
You
them.
just like your paper, right?
Yeah,
If you're an iPad, you can't
yeah,
see
you
the
can just
writing
divide. Look at that. See, mister, you can't
Oh, jeez.
the whole time.
see. Now you have to restart.
Oh,
Cut.
It's all right.
There you go.
We'll figure it out, maybe.
Told you, mister.
I did.
Am I on the screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to take your hand off so she can see the.
Yeah.
Okay, not too soon.
Yeah,
Not like I
no,
said.
mister.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I just gotta stay below.
There. Yeah.
So I just rewrote that over there, and I'm gonna solve for x. Well, if you were solving for x like this, what would be your first step?
You add.
You
One
minus
and two.
1.
You'd subtract 1, right?
Yeah.
Well,
This is the same thing, but now instead of just like -1, -1, you're just gonna do it to all three sides, I guess you would call it. It's like having 2 lines.
That's,
that's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy. So what do you get over here? -6 less than 2x in the middle. That 1 is gone. Less than 4 minus 1 is 3. We're trying to solve for x, right?
yeah.
So what are we going to do now, Giselle?
Plus 6, right?
My,
You want to get x by itself?
minus,
Divide by 2. It's 2x, right?
Yeah.
So you divide by 2, you just divide everything by 2. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. That, 2 over 2 is just x. And this one,
1.5.
1.5, okay, we can do decimal. So the solution would just be negative 3 is less than x is less than 1.5. Write a sentence describing the possible values of x. Do you know what the possible values of x would be?
It's
Jasmine,
more than.
you with me? X is what?
Greater than.
I know.
Greater than negative 3? True, it's greater than negative 3. What else though?
Less than positive, or positive 1.5.
And less than 1.5. Good. So the only thing new with this one is this whole 3-sided thing. So then you still, your answers, you put them on the number line. Are they going to be open or closed circles?
Open.
Desiree?
Okay.
Both or just one?
No, that one.
Not one line?
It's closed.
Does it have an equal to underneath?
Oh, no.
Or they're both open?
Listen to me.
Should just have that.
Wait, they're open. Oh, yeah.
So now we can say 4 and 5.
Now exercise 4. Ooh, it gets a little different. Given x is less than negative 3 or
Wait, why is there?
x is greater than negative 1. Remember what it means when there's an or.
It could be either one.
Either one. It says what must be true in order for the compound inequality to be true? Either one has to be true. Remember, if it says and, then they both have to be true. Like or is, I am 35 years old, or I am a teacher.
What?
That's true, because I'm a teacher. I'm not 35. If I said I am 35 years old and I'm a teacher, that's false. And means both have to be true, or means only one or the other has to be true. So in this one, the possible values of x, write a sentence. What's this say? X is smaller or less than negative 3. Or x is bigger than 1 or greater than. How do we put that on the number line? We're going the opposite ways, yeah.
C.
So you put an open circle on negative 3, and it would go this way. Put an open circle on negative 1, and it's going this way.
So then it's negative 2 then.
An answer, no, it can't be negative 2.
Oh yeah.
It has to be smaller than negative 3 or bigger than negative 1.
So any of those are.
Any of the shadeds are the answers.
Alright.
If I changed it and I put and in the middle, you know what the answer would be?
Bigger two. Oh, none of them.
It would be no solution, because there's no number that's both less than negative 3 and bigger than negative 1. You can't do both of those things at the same time, so it would be no solution.
I was right. Okay.
Don't draw his glasses. Unless in the way we just still see. We'll get, let him get to a good teacher. I'm going to draw a little bit of status. But then don't tell. No. Let him chill for a minute. Alright, here's another one with or. Hey, this one's easy. X plus 4 is less than 6. X minus 1 is greater than 3.
Mister, go down.
Oh yeah. Just solve each one.
You should let me scream in his ear.
Subtract 4. X is less than 2. Add 1. X is greater than 4. Man, this one's too easy.
Well, let's do it, and then we could do exercise 6.
You're already on the ones. You're almost.
Hey, I'm not done.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you do our homework already?
You just give us the problem set.
I swear, friends,
Give us the problem set.
We
I know,
might,
friends are another joke.
we might go further.
No,
No.
chill tag, please, after we finish it.
Is this our homework?
What'd you say, Frank?
I'm gonna change it. I think we're gonna go further.
No, that's not.
We're just gonna like, oh my god, my
We don't need 2 days on this.
Just give
What's
us
that? You got a pencil set?
and let us sing hallelujah.
Oh yeah, give us the problem set.
No, over here.
Thank you.
Give him my address.
Yeah, just email and
Boom. Just like that.
send it to me.
I give him your address. I'm broken, no bed.
Okay, we're gonna go on.
Wait.
We're gonna go further.
No.
We're gonna skip.
Come on. Exercise 6 is a
Ow.
lot. We should just do this.
Those are the puzzles that work.
Exercise 6 and 7. How about that?
Oh yeah, or 7. 7 only has 3.
Okay, but do you know how to do the ones that are and?
No, sir. That's literally the first one.
What?
And the
Literally the first one. All right.
last, and the last one. We just do both.
So 6A. That's not homework anymore.
Oh.
So to do these, you solve both of them. So go ahead, real quick, try to solve each one. So x plus 6 is less than 8. How do we solve that? Minus 6, minus 6. X is less than 2. How about here?
Plus 1, plus 1.
Plus 1, plus 1. So x is greater than 0. So it's and. So how do you do x is less than 2 and x is greater than 0?
Everything in between 2 and 0.
Everything in between 2 and 0, yeah. So you'd be like 0, 1. Greater than 0 would be this way. But it also has to be smaller than 2, so it's just everything in between them.
Also, I do know how to do it. No, we can do it now.
Yeah, now we can.
I don't know though, I think you haven't seen a hard one yet. Okay, well, one more example of these.
I guess so.
Let's pick around the room. Bailey, what are we going to do first?
On this one, add 1.
No, okay, see, a lot of people are, these outside are like, they're just like, you want to get x by itself in the middle.
You're minus 3.
Minus
So we'll
3.
minus 3 first, from everything.
So we read everything.
Minus 3.
From all 3 sides, I guess you'd call it.
Oh, yeah, because there's only one X
Yeah,
in the thing. Okay.
so negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4, that's 0. You got negative 2x, and you got 7. Well, let's see. What would we do next, Robert?
Divide by negative 2.
Divide by negative 2 on all 3 of them, yeah?
Oh.
Divide by negative 2.
Then don't you have to put this on?
I was going to say, what's going to happen when we divide by negative 2?
The signs are going to switch.
All the signs switch. So negative 4 divided by negative 2 is 2, but then that sign is going to switch. That's just x, and then you switch that sign. 7 divided by negative 2, I'll just do it negative 3.5. So I usually like, I don't know. You can can leave it like that, or you could write, I like to write the negative one on the left. Let's see, but it's eating the x, so I gotta go like that. It's eating the 2, so I gotta go like that. And then graph it. 0, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, -4.
You should.
Wait, that just could be that one.
What? Which part?
So what was the answer?
This?
Or what is that over there?
Also the answer. I just switched it.
Oh.
I always put the negative one on the left. But look at the alligators are both still the same way. This one was eating the x, this one was eating the 2. So I rewrote it opposite. We'll skip C. That's nothing new.
Yes, that one looks easy. And D, and T.
And D, we'll skip D.
Extra credit for number both of them.
Number both of them.
And D. Both letters.
Easy.
Extra credit for number.
E is easy?
E is wheat sauce.
I said E's for easy.
Oh. So basically, you solve them both.
Mister, put it down.
Yeah, there.
Great.
Your fingers in the way.
Add 2 to both sides, you get x is less than 6.
X is in the.
Add 2 to both sides, you get x is greater than 6. Well, how do you do x is less than 6 or x is greater than 6?
It both go, 6 goes both ways.
It's just X.
It's just 6, and then what goes on 6?
A closed circle.
Close.
Open circle.
And it goes both ways.
Because it's never equal to 6.
Didn't you just leave it there?
And it goes both ways.
What I tell you, what I tell you.
I know what you chose.
I'm sorry, I don't look at it close enough. To be honest, I'm not.
And we'll skip F.
Don't
Go to
you
the
think?
next one.
The next page?
No, let's just skip this page and go to the top.
No, I think this is where they actually finally get hard. I've been waiting for the hard ones.
Alright, so now we
This gotta be it. Let me look at it real quick. -5. Okay. This one, yeah. This one's where you're gonna have to pay. Oh.
Hey, that's mistake.
Why don't we just move it up?
Why do you?
Because then it'll mess it up. There we go.
So I must have never.
So same thing, solve each one.
Good luck.
What are we gonna do first? -1 on both sides. So you get x is greater than -5. And then this one,
Plus 6.
I'm just gonna write it over here a little further so I have more room. Add 6, add 6. So you got 3x is greater than -6. And then divide by 3, divide by 3. X is greater than -2. Oh, finally we got a weird one.
Finally.
No, we don't.
finally.
We have x is greater than -5 or x is greater than -2.
Wait, what?
Why did you cross out the other side?
Because I just wrote it over here bigger.
Wait, let me write that down and look at it.
So they both go this way, right?
So yeah, because it's or, either one could be true, right?
Yep.
So when you graph it, you would have like -5, open circle, -2, open circle. And which way do they both go?
Right.
They both go to the right. But since it's or, that means either one. We don't have to satisfy both of them, we just have to satisfy one or the other. Everything from this one works for this one. So your final answer is just x is greater than -5. Because this one just like goes over that. Does that make sense? Like it's either this, you could be x is bigger than -5, or x has to be bigger than -2. But aren't those, isn't everything from here included in this? If I just say x is bigger than -5, doesn't that mean it also is probably bigger than -2? Plus it's over here, but it said or. Kind of confusing, I know. it said and, you know what the answer would have been?
In between.
No, it would have
It
just
would have been
been,
no solution.
it would have just been x is greater than negative 2.
Oh.
Because you'd have to be bigger than negative 5
Alright.
and bigger than negative 2. And the only one that works for both is everything bigger than negative 2. But if it's just either one, it's all of that stuff. You'll see that here. Let's see this one. This is the exact same thing. Oh, no, it changed.
No, Mr.
Just go down to C.
Because, yeah, it's just going to be in between. Let's just go down to C.
C's and.
Oh, there's what I was just talking about. The and. If you solve this one, you get x is greater than negative 5. If you solve this one, it's the same thing. You get x is greater than negative 2. But this one says and.
Oh, you had to do two.
So that means they have to be either both true, right?
No,
No.
you have to do two of them.
It has to be everything above.
If you graphed it, it would be the same thing, right? But since it's and, the numbers that are the solutions have to work for both of them.
So it's false.
So, well, no. Which part of this works for both of these?
Above negative 2.
Anything above negative 2. So the final answer is just x is greater than negative 2. Because that's the place where it works for both of them. That would be your final answer. Only greater than negative 2. So basically you graph both of them. If it said and, it's the places where like your shadings overlap. Like this one was,
Overlap 2.
I should draw like a double layered, like here's negative 5, here's negative 2.
And the dual one.
This one would be like from here over. This one would be from here over, right?
Yes.
If it says and in between, it's only where they both are. So the only place where they both are is
Or you could do
from
like,
there over.
you could color
If it says or, it's it's either one, and either one means all of that stuff. So it's x is greater than negative 5. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, or you could just like color one the top and then the bottom.
Okay.
You don't know.
So let's just try a few of these and then we'll see if it makes sense.
Did you do it to us?
You're gonna do problem sets, numbers. All of them? 20 minutes. Let's go, let's go number 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's it.
6.
And 10.
Well, if you do 10, you have to do number 8.
Oh,
If you do 11, you have to do number 9. So let's just go to 7. 2 through 7.
Oh.
And then,
That's
how many problems is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
6.
See, because we minus
Go
1.
right
Now we're drawing the least.
That's it. Lesson 16, problems set 2 through 7. Hopefully you enjoyed that.
Bye, Mirza.
Bye, Mirza.
Love you.